what we teach is basically what we would call a flinch response, if you like. If you imagine you're walking down the street and you hear a car backfire, a lot of people just turn around and, whoa, what was that, sort of thing. So what you need to train is to train your instant reaction if you do turn around, is that your hands come up. You'll see why in a bit, because we're going to show the wrong way and the right way. But if somebody's in front of you and they're sort of gesticulating, blah, 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 if your hands are up, then at least you're doing something straight away. And you see the natural reaction of the body is lean back. Once his body leans back, then I'm into my strikes and I'm on him, because I've taken the impetus, if you like, away from this person. If he's coming towards me, I'm straight up, again, I'm taking that impetus away. If I don't do that, then I've got problems. Okay, so how you do that is up to you. Whether it's one-handed, both hands, it's up to you. Now, you would add in all the other bits and pieces that we've covered to make that another thing. The next thing on this is that if this person in front of you is telling you what a prat you are, whatever, doesn't matter what he's saying. If you're fairly certain that he's going to do something, you really don't know, you really don't want to preemptively do it, because we recognise it takes a will of iron. If this person in front of you, to just twat it one as hard as you can, it takes a will of iron just to do that. Right? You've got to recognise that fact. And if you're not ready to do it, then to do it half-heartedly or to change your mind a little bit on the way in, you've got a good chance of getting badly hurt. So we say you either go in 100% or go out 100%. It's up to you. You know, if it doesn't feel right, then you probably made the right decision. But if you don't go in 100%, you've got a much higher chance of getting hurt. Like a real fight, I'll explain it. Okay, this time it's going to be the grab and hit exactly the same. I'll show you what the way we would advocate you defend against. I'm going to put a gum shield in just in case I've messed it up, basically. But again, as soon as the grab occurs, you do what flinchy thing that we mentioned before. So you keep getting yourself angry like a real fight. And when you're ready, okay. So you can see that buys you time. If you completely ignore that, and just go straight into here, that buys you time. You see you stagger back and that. Again, I'm just doing a little itty bitty tap up here. It will be a full-blooded, everything you've got, drop step, bang, everything. Okay, so you can see the difference as to what happens basically if you don't hit. Now, we've tested it in training, and unfortunately it's been tested a lot of times in situations with various of our people. And I'll tell you the figures that we've had, and hopefully you'll get roughly the same. If you try to go for the wrist lock, when he grabs and tries to go for the wrist lock, you get hit 10 out of 10, unless this guy's just an absolute muppet and can't even punch. Right? If he grabs and you go for the block, you get hit about between 7, 8 out of 10. If he grabs and you just go straight in, what we call BAR and straight into here, unless somebody's completely missed with this, if they've actually hit, no one's been hit yet with this right hand in training. And also, nobody's been hit with it in a situation who's done this. Okay? So to me, that's bloody good odds. I know which one I'd rather go for, which is the straight in, rather than try and do anything fancy on those. So that is your precursor for every single self-defense situation.